Hello, how are you today? My name is Michael, aka Rickshaw, and yeah, nerding out with Rickshaw. And you're also nerding with.
Wondering how long you're going to keep this accent going. Toby Von Doom, the producer of the show. Sup. Sup, baby.
Me and Toby, what's new? We're talking about some
Hey, that was
allegations.
nice how you slid from the accent right back into your normal. That was pretty smooth.
Yeah, well, it's just like my bowels, baby.
Manscaped. Please
yeah,
sponsor us.
yeah, Manscaped, hit us up. Which, which is fun that we're talking about allegations today, right off of the segue
I
of
didn't think
this.
about that. Jesus. Well, bad timing. Bad
But
timing, guys.
yeah, forget about that. But also, guys, before we get into this, I wanted to say we did have a comment that was when we talked about Jonathan Majors. We were having a debate on if who called the cops on that. We did have in the comments somebody said he called the cops on the situation, and then got accused of what was going on. He's still in trial for that. But we wanted to correct ourselves on that because it seemed like the person that left that comment really wanted us to clear that up. So,
Hey,
which makes sense.
they put us in check, and we checked it off our list to say it.
And we also hopefully make a check someday off of this podcast. But speaking of making a check off this podcast, hey, we got some Nerding Out with Rickshaw shirts. Check out the shirts. Do you like music and funny sayings? Then you will love our shirts.
Damn right.
And we want you to wear them, so we could be close to your heart, especially with those pocket tees.
That's right. Pocket tees. Look, I'm wearing a pocket. I always wear pocket tees. Love the pocket tees.
I love pocket tees, but if the shirt is a certain brand, then I just look like real fat, and it looks like I have big tits. So that's fun.
I don't like when the
So,
pocket logo is like closer to the middle of your chest because then you're like trying to adjust it and you're like, no, that makes me feel like I'm too big for the shirt.
and then it just looks like you're playing with your nips.
Which I do that a lot as well. Do that a lot.
But yeah, guys, today we're talking about allegations. It sucks. I was just saying that it really does suck that it's like all of these people that we look up to, all of our favorite artists, all of our favorite actors. There's always freaking allegations going on. Like why is it that us poor folk can stay in check, but all of the people that make the big bucks think they can do whatever they want? Like, what's going on with that? Like, I'm tired of it, especially when you're ruining, like, I'm not saying me personally, like, I'm not the hugest Rammstein fan, but I can imagine if I was, and I was just like, what the hell, dude? Like, why are you messing up my favorite band with all your sexual, like, I don't know, like addiction?
Hey, we've
Most
talked we've
likely.
talked about a lot of this stuff in the past. Like, it's hard for me to listen to the band Brand New anymore because I always think like, what a scumbag, you know? Uh,
Yeah. I
or
mean,
or Lost Prophets. That was a killer album, and we can't even like. I'm sure we
yeah.
should just bleep it out right there because we don't even want to be associated with saying it. You know?
It just, like I said, it sucks whenever you like a band, you like the music, and all of a sudden they're a super villain, So, Jesus.
That was their plan all along to make you love them and admire them, and then they were going to just do fucking horrible things.
Well, it's also like the type of thing, too, where like we just live in a society where like the most normal, sweet man that does music and is good at it, like, doesn't get noticed.
Right.
But all of these, fuckers that have ego problems and, shit like that get noticed real quick and they blow up. And then guess what? They touch people in without the consents.
Yeah, the non-consensual touching, not like touch you like your heart and your feelings.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
touch you
But
dirty.
but yeah, we're talking about Rammstein today. We've reviewed some of their songs on our channel, and now I don't know if it's gonna keep going with those reviews. We really did like reviewing some of their music, checking out what Rammstein
Yeah.
had in the past and in the present. But it sounds really weird that this guy and what this guy's doing. It sounds like he has some problems.
Well,
Like I said,
and if
yeah.
you look at the music videos that we have covered, we've covered the Dick Tittin one. Is that what the song is called? Dick Tittin, where they're like
Dick Tittin.
Dick Tittin. All the big booby girls in that. Then you got the surfer one where there's clearly some nipple. Are they the band that had a music video on Pornhub or something like that? Or was that was King 810, wasn't it?
I have no idea.
King 810, I think, or whatever they're called, had a music video on Pornhub because there was nudity in it.
Oh, those guys.
Yeah.
I mean, there definitely was a bunch of nudity in a lot of Rammstein videos too.
Yeah.
So, I just think, you know, it's like it's so disappointing to know that they used sex in a lot of their videos, and they used it in like funny and weird ways.
Yeah.
To where it was kind of lighthearted or whatever. But it's just now it just seems odd, you know, that we have this guy doing these things. But yeah, let's get into it. Toby, what has he been accused of?
Well, Till is his name. Till Lindemann, I think is how you say it. First off, I want to say he's been falling quite a bit lately.
Thank you very much.
Oh, he took the spill.
And everyone's still like bowing and stuff. So he never kept falling. He never stopped falling. He just kept.
He never stopped. He fell right into some allegations.
He was like, no allegations. That's, you know what? That's his excuse. He's like, I was falling and I was trying to catch myself as I was falling and did terrible things on the way down.
Now he needs one of those life alert things because he's fallen and he can't get up.
Oh, he was trying to get it up.
Oh damn!
I feel like the Eminem. What? She tripped, fell, landed on his dick. Like that's kind of him. He fell into the allegation dick. All right, so Rammstein deny allegations of the misconduct at a pre-show party. So what it sounds like in this is that there was an intermission at their show. It went on so long that there's an intermission. Could you imagine that? And it's a long enough intermission to be like, I'm gonna bang that girl right there, you know?
That's super weird, dude. Like, who even has the freaking who has the libido to just be like, hey, during our intermission, I got a few minutes to play. I might as well have sex. How long do I got? 15? All right, sweet.
I can knock this out in 5. Yeah, so Shelby Lynn is the one that claims that someone, and I think she believes that it's someone associated with the band in some way, spiked her drink, and basically they told her that she was invited to go meet the band, and yeah, like she tried to, he wanted to have sex, and she said no, and they kind of seemed ugly towards her about it, so she ended up trying to contact the cops about it too and say, hey, someone drugged me, and they didn't do anything. But here's a little video.
Hi, I'm getting comments now regarding the Lithuanian police's statement on all of this, why I didn't make a statement or whatever. I begged them to take a statement from me and leave me with some sort of crime reference number of some sort. Begged them, and all they said was, this is really an issue to go to the hospital with. We can't really do anything if there are no drugs in your system. Really? I'm telling you the truth. Nobody gave a fuck. Nobody. And I have girls that can testify to this. Testify to it.
That sucks. So they did respond saying that the allegation circulating on the internet about Vocalist, we can rule out the possibility that what is being claimed took place in our environment. We are not aware of any official investigations into this matter. So
Yeah, I don't know. It's just super scummy,
Yeah,
especially for a band of that stature, like come on, dude. You already get girls. You know what I mean? Like he did you don't have to go far. Even if it's intermission, even if you're just pointing out in the crowd, like somebody just move on to the next opportunity. I'm sure somebody would be into it. Like you're Rammstein. I've seen your stage setup, dude.
yeah.
You've got the money.
She did tweet again that said, "I'd like to clarify again. Till did not touch me. He accepted I did not want to have sex with him. I never claimed he raped me. Please read the entire Twitter thread for full context before making reports." So
So they just drug, or
they,
claims that they just drugged her, or somebody did,
yeah, which
right?
is and still pretty shitty. And she also posted this picture of where she woke when she came to the next day. She had all the bruises and stuff, and uh,
Mm.
yeah, so not very good.
So,
So yeah,
is this the what? Isn't this also this? Is it a different occurrence of them trying to pick out people from the crowd
yeah.
to?
So I did read a story about that, but I couldn't find it this time around. Where that this isn't like a first time thing where they've picked out girls and stuff and from the crowd to
Yeah,
come
apparently they
backstage.
had people in their crew that were like assigned to try and pick people out to go have sex with people backstage or something.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is
Yes.
like a much deeper topic. We're just hitting the cliff notes of it, and then after all this started happening, June 4th, Till I guess he was on some kind of book publishing thing. They dropped him from the. I was gonna call it a label, but the publisher. The publisher
Yeah,
dropped him. Yeah, there we
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah.
So like I don't know if you're starting to get dropped from stuff now.
I don't know. We live in a complicated world, but
It is
like it's
complicated.
it's the type of thing where like I'm sure that in a band of that size, you can probably pick people out to have sex with you after the show. But when you have to resort to, drugging people, it's getting a little dicey
Yeah,
because I'm sure there's plenty. If you're in a band that size, there's plenty of people that are wanting to hang out. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So might as well keep it all fair, keep it all consensual, keep it all legal.
yeah.
But
Well,
but
the band did write the publications of the last few days have caused irritation and questions among the public, especially among our fans. The allegations hit us all very hard, and we take them extremely seriously. We say to our fans, it is important to us that you feel comfortable and safe at our shows, in front of and behind the stage. And then they also said, we condemn any kind of transgression and ask you, do not engage in public prejudice of any kind against those who have made allegations. You have a right to your point of view, but we, the band, also have the right, namely, not to be prejudiced either. So, I mean, at least they're not, because we have seen in the past where some bands will be like, kind of real shitty about whatever's happening. Whatever their allegations are being like. At least they're saying like, look, there's an investigation going. Let it happen. Don't go
mhm.
after that person. That's what they believe. That's their truth. Let them believe it, and it'll be cleared. And when they say something like that, I feel like maybe they aren't in the wrong. Maybe nothing happened like this, because if they're that positive, like that they're putting out something like that, like, hey, don't go attack that person. We're going to clear the air.
Mhm.
It looks like a good sign, right?
Yeah.
Um, except I don't think it's a great sign, because as of the 15th of the recording of this video, Berlin prosecutors investigate Till. So now Berlin is investigating all the sex stuff. So Yeah,
Ugh.
it's not looking real good. Like it looked kind of positive there for a minute. Like, the band really feels. It seems like they're behind this whole situation, and it just seems like it's gonna get worse.
The street is flooded.
But
The
Yeah.
street is flooded.
so, yep.
Well, I guess, like I said, just be a good person. Let's just say you're in a band. Let's just say you're an actor in a movie. Uh, just to do shitty stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
you're lucky to be there. You're lucky to be doing what you do. Um, just go do a bunch of consensual stuff.
There's plenty. There's a
Yeah.
we've seen those crowds that they play for. There's a sea of people that are gonna consensually be like, yeah, do whatever you want to me, pee on me, I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah. One person's I don't know, not really into sex. Is another person is like, hey, I noticed what y'all are talking about. I like pee on me. So
Dick
just
tittin'?
trade them
I like
out,
it. I like dick tittins.
But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, we live in a weird, complicated world where no matter what happens, people want more. It's almost like we live in this society now where like all the people that are doing exactly what they want for a living want everything. They're like, now that I've accomplished the goal of living my dream and playing music for a living, now I just want to get away with whatever I can.
Well, that's part of being famous. Like that's why you want to get famous, so you can get away with all the stuff, right?
I mean, I mostly would like to be famous so I didn't have to go to work every day and say things like, "Oh, my legs are sore. Oh, I haven't sat down in 12 hours." You know what I mean? Like stuff like that.
Right. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
okay, that's fair. I just
Yeah.
thought it was simply just to, be a dickhead and not get in trouble.
I would like phrases like, "Go ahead and tip us to work."
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So, Toby, are you working on that button, that donate button?
Yeah, we need a donate button somewhere. Something.
We do.
a
I read
flashy
about
graphic.
it. I read about that the other day, and it led me in a bunch of circles, and I was like, I'm real confused about this. So that's what happened. But yeah, guys, what do you think about allegations? Do you think that everybody that is like famous for being in a band or in a movie should just chill the F out and maybe just live like a normal human being? Because me too. Leave it in the comments what you think. What do you think about Rammstein? Is this if this is true, are you gonna stop being a fan of Rammstein? Let us know. Also, we do a lot of nerd news. We do a lot of music news. We also do reactions. Hit us up at nerdingoutwithrickshaw@gmail.com if you want us to react to anything or talk about any news subjects. And I guess we'll see you later, Toby.
Oh, we will see you later, Rickshaw.
And we'll see you later, nerds.